Good day today. Questions? I'm tired. I didn't have any sleep.
You talked a little yesterday about Brandon Cook. Said he was one of the best receivers you've seen on film this year. You guys,
I believe he's #1 in the nation. Statistically, pretty good.
I mean, and you guys see a lot of good receivers in this conference. What is it about him though that makes him so special?
His explosiveness. You know, he's probably, no question, the quickest guy off the ball that we've seen. He's dangerous vertically. He's dangerous intermediately. He's dangerous on screens and unders. That's probably he's the most dangerous. He returns punts. He does just about everything, and I think he's probably the best overall player we've played against. Obviously, they run every screen in the world, so I've looked at those all night long. And then, obviously, we got to be sound vertically. We got to have great, got to stop the run. Got to have great screen accountabilities. But guys worked good today. Had a really, really good attitude. They know how important this game is, and coming home here. The big thing for us is having our crowd there. We need to pack this house, man. And it's we've been undefeated here. I think our team has played really well here, and this is a very good team that we're playing. They've lost to Stanford, lost to USC, and other than that, have played really, really well and very, very explosive offensively. Very, very well coached football team, and so our guys got to play well.
How different are they from Washington State that also throws the ball?
Completely different.
Totally different.
Completely different. These guys are a pro-style offense. The motions, the misdirections. In the screen game, I like their scheme. I think their scheme's very, very tough.
So you would say that the Beavers kept you up last night then?
Yes, they did. Kept me up really late.
Because you played some ranked teams and stuff, but they worry you?
Yeah, they do. I mean, the next opponent always does. I mean, the last one worried me. But I do think that Oregon State beat Utah. And so we're playing a better football team this week than we played last week. And there's not anybody in this league I got more respect for than Coach Riley. I think he does a tremendous job of coaching and preparing his guys. The guys play hard. These guys play hard now. They're really, really well coached.
Your team, how it is affected by adversity is one thing, but then you talked about, just how you deal with success. Can you just kind of reiterate a little bit about?
I think that's the thing that we've talked a lot. I talk a lot about those things because I think that's harder to handle than when things are bad. Just in my life, when things are the toughest, that's when I'm always praying and doing things right and trying to get better. That's when usually you're at your best. And it seems like in my life I can remember going to play pro football and things like that. Man, if I do that again, I do it a lot differently because you just kind of not really prepared. You get caught off guard by the success. Does that make sense? And so we talk to our players about staying humble and staying hungry. For example, like I gave an example last week. I said, people would look after that game and say, man, coach, wow, what a great job you guys did coaching. 247 yards of total offense. I said, you guys and I know we didn't work on any of those plays in practice. So I don't know how good a job coaching that was. The players played pretty good. We made adjustments well. Does that make sense? And you start thinking, you get swelled up with importance. You start, more people are patting you on the back. I mean, I take my phone and just throw it in the drawer because you get so many, and I don't be rude to people, but it's just, there's so many distractions. I think there's a lot more distractions with success than there is whenever you're on a losing streak or something. So staying hungry and staying humble is what our focus has been, down the stretch.
You talked about the Oregon State offense being very different from what you saw earlier in the year. What about their defense? Do they remind you of any team you played?
I like what they do on defense. Their defensive line coach, I love their defensive line. These guys just play hard. I mean, they play hard and they get takeaways. So I like how they attack. I like, they get a lot of negative plays. They get a lot of takeaways. They got 22 on the year. And just hard-nosed, tough guys. I mean, they play very, very well.
Thanks, Coach.